Am I the a-hole for making TikToks like my friend and colleague? I, 23, have been working at a museum as a historical actor for almost 2 years and I love it. I get on with most people there and I'm even part of a trio. One of the friends in this trio, Biff, we'll call her Jane, has the same job as me. She's been doing it for 5 years and also loves it and has a pretty successful TikTok where she makes content about this character that we play. About 6 months ago, I too started making content on TikTok as this character, used different sounds, and Jane and I followed each other, and we were even in content for each other. We would talk about ideas, and she even said how different our For You page were. So, a couple days ago, I got a message from Jane saying that some of my content was a bit too close hers, and it made her uncomfortable, that she couldn't claim the character we play, but that she had been Jane's special interest for a while, and that she had started her TikTok during lockdown when the character came to live with Jane. But she said she'd be happy to talk about it and come up with a unique idea for me. The thing is, I'm also really passionate about this character. We lately found out a lot about her history and we both were very excited. So I understand her love for the character is older than mine. I just don't see why that means I'm not allowed to make content about the character anymore. I did message Jane back, explaining that I never meant to make her feel uncomfortable, that I too love the character and love telling her history both in real life and on TikTok, and that I'm still developing my content, and even though Jane has a head start on me, that I hoped we could share the role and platform we both clearly love. This wasn't what Jane wanted to hear, sadly. She started accusing me of copying her work, saying there was a difference between taking inspiration and copying a concept, that all she's asking is for me to develop my own concept, but that she can't stop me from doing what I do and using the hashtags I do. And she then sent me a TikTok where someone detailing this, for blocking me on everything and leaving all group chats we were in. I don't understand what I have done wrong in this situation. There's plenty of people on the internet and TikTok who do our job, who make content, and I just thought I'd be another one of many. She's now also posting things about the difference between plagiarism and stealing copyright-free works, and it all hurts so much because I held her in such a high regard as a friend, as a performer, and as a colleague, but it obviously wasn't mutual. She's been going through a lot lately, so I'm trying to chalk it up to that, but this doesn't seem like her at all. I've more or less been crying for the past 2 days, and thankfully my best friend has kept me sane. My BFF says she doesn't think I did anything wrong, and that Jane is just trying to pick a fight, but I'm worried she's biased because she's my BFF. So Reddit, am I the a-hole? Update. Hi everyone. My original post didn't get much traction, but I was thankful for everyone's opinions and advice nevertheless, and I thought I'd update you. Jane and I are back to being friends. It was a bit of a complicated situation to resolve since we didn't actually see each other until we actually sorted it. After Jane had blocked me on everything, I didn't message her. I was pretty certain that that was what she wanted, but it all came to head when she made a Facebook post about it. Facebook was the only place she hadn't blocked me, so I was able to see this post, but so did all of our mutual friends and colleagues. She never mentioned me by name. She just brought up what she had already spoken to me about, but then also said that I'd ignored her, which was very confusing for me at the time, given that she had blocked me and not the other way around. I did end up texting her after this and asked her point blank what it was that upset her about the TikToks I was making and what concept I was supposed to have stolen. Turns out, I was the a-hole in this situation and I was stealing her concept. What I had wanted to do was make content as an actor who happens to wear the same costume, and her concept was that the character had traveled forward in time and was making the content, so not the hugest difference, but a difference nevertheless. And I had, without even thinking, had in fact done content exactly like hers, and I didn't even realize. Once I knew what I had done, it was an easy fix, and I know what I need to not do, and also switched all of the hashtags that I put at the end of my videos to make that clear as well. Jane has since been back at work, and we have seen each other, and are back to our usual friendship, laughing and making silly jokes. The third friend in our trio has been a little icy with me, but I can only expect that and hope it'll get better with time. Not going to lie, it was a very confusing few weeks going through all this, and it probably went on as long as it did because I was just so scared of the outcome. And to be fair, I didn't expect it to have ended this well. Thank you again everyone who read my first post, and thank you if you read this one.